What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another week of RedZone RoundUp, brought to you, as usual, by Mental Dimes. Shout out the boys at Mental Dimes Network. Bunch of studs, doing their thing. So they're supporting us each and every week. We're back. This is your Week 8 recap, NFL Week 8 recap, Episode 8, with me and my boy Isaiah.
Let's
And
go.
let's get to it. Let's get into it. Let's dive in. All right, guys. Cold kicks.
Cold kicks?
Cold kicks.
Cold kicks.
Cold kicks.
Cold kicks.
Cold Kicks. Shop Cold Kicks. Go to coldkicks.com, at Cold Kicks. Coldest kicks on the market. Coldest dude in the game. Shop Cold Kicks. All right, everybody. Let's get this thing kicked off. First quarter action. We got your Week 8 matchup results and your updated NFL divisional standings. What'd you think? First thoughts of the week, Isaiah. Did you have any initial thoughts, matchups that you saw? Anything?
It was a good week of football. I think I didn't really pay attention to the Thursday game. I kind of saw that the Bucks were going to lose to the Bills. I kind of saw it happening, but they kind of put up a little bit of a fight. But Bills ultimately pulled through, came through and caught the dub, man. But there were some good games, man. A couple
Yes, sir.
good games
Go
in the early
Bills.
slate. There was a couple good ones, man. Shout them out. The Patriots lost to the Dolphins, which was inevitable.
Yeah.
We all saw that one coming, I'm pretty sure. But man, shout out to Will Levis. What that guy came through looking like Tom Brady and Randy Moss connection. D Hop, what he had 3 touchdowns, man. The guy threw for 4
Finally,
touchdowns.
man.
A rookie, man. He looked really good, man.
We've been waiting for D Hop to show up.
Yeah, he looked like his old self, man. They just throw him the ball, and he's deep down the field. He said, "Hey,
That's all you gotta do."
What they say? He said, "Fuck F it. He's down there somewhere."
Exactly, bro.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, you get a guy like that, you got to do that, though. I mean, like, you can't. They weren't doing that all season to begin with, so it's like finally they did, and look what happens.
Yeah, Will Levis tied the amount of touchdowns Ryan Tannehill has all year passing, so in one game. So it's gonna be interesting to see the future for him, man.
Yeah, no doubt. And I saw that Will Levis is gonna be a starter, having his second start this upcoming week. So
yeah,
we might see another game like that, maybe.
Oh yeah, kind of hard to bench him after a performance like that one.
Yeah, no doubt. I'd say what I had kind of interesting. Actually, first thing I just thought of looking at these matchup results is, man, what about that boy Kirko Chains, man?
Man,
it's like every week we got something like this to talk about.
I know, right? It makes you think, man. Is Justin Jefferson? Does he when he comes back from the IR? Is he gonna even Are they gonna play the guy at all? Is it worth it? Are they gonna be winning games down the line? So I mean, they won the game. So
no, they won, but I mean, at what cost? At what cost?
It seems like a whole lot, man. Another man down. The torn Achilles.
They got Dobbs over there about to run the shiz.
Yeah, we'll get into that, man.
No, we will. And so another matchup I liked. I mean, I actually liked that the Eagles got them another dub, divisional game against Ron Rivera in Washington. They let Washington put a lot more points up than I thought they would. But
they did the same thing last time when they played. It's crazy.
They've been having some tight games. I can't lie.
Yeah,
they're 7-1, but not by a large margin. I mean,
AJ Brown though,
tight.
Dude, he's a monster. Dude, I think he said the NFL record for most consecutive games with 125 receiving yards or more. So he's had 6 straight games. So if you got him on fantasy,
and they got that boy Julio involved for sure.
Yeah, he's like a decoy probably. I see it that way, but yeah.
Hey, AJ I mean Brown, that's not a bad wide receiver 3 to have. No, you got AJ Brown, you got Devontae Smith, and then over there deep in the corner hiding, you got Julio Jones.
Yeah, he's probably over there rubbing his hamstrings out so he doesn't pull them anymore or something like that.
Oh yeah, that man's running about one route every 6 plays or so no worries.
For
You know,
sure.
you
For sure.
can't let this man get too worn out. Boy, you gotta use him when it matters in the playoffs, because who knows? He might turn up in the playoffs.
Yeah, yeah, for real, for real. It'll be a good one, man. The
So, okay,
last
question.
game. Oh, what you got?
Okay.
What you got? No, no, no.
Well,
Let's
no,
hear
you
it.
go. All right, all right.
No.
So I got one comment about one team in this matchup results,
Mm,
and that's the 49ers. What's going on? The wheels are just falling off week by week.
3 straight L's, man. I don't know. They need this bye week this coming week. So I don't
Yeah,
know, man. It's
they
just
do.
the defense is falling apart. They made some things happen at the trade deadline, but oh, we'll see how things play out for them. That's just upsetting to
No,
see at home. They lost to the Bengals.
yeah, that wasn't a good one. That
It's
wasn't a
tough.
good one at all. It was mega tough. But what were you gonna
Mhm.
say? Last game of the weekend?
Oh yeah, last game of the weekend, man. The damn Raiders got beat so bad they ended up firing everybody. It's like
I
it
know,
was
man. What
pretty
was up with
crazy to
that?
see the Raiders, right?
No, yeah,
It's
they did.
wild, man. The
They
Raiders
straight
just
up midnight. Someone had a
they're,
midnight snack and was like, "Yo, we're clipping everybody on this roster."
so he rubbed the magic 8 ball. Do I cut him? Definitely yes. They said we're
I
doing
mean,
this right now.
Josh McDaniels sucked though. So like that dude, I don't know, man. That dude needs to go to
Yeah,
high school or like
good
very hard
offensive
martial
coordinator for the Patriots, but I don't know what he's doing.
Hey, same thing as Brian Dayball over in New York, though. Dude was a great offensive coordinator for us, but he hadn't been doing it as a head coach over there. So,
Yeah.
they
Well,
don't have
last year
obviously
was
the
different.
talented team, but I mean, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? So, but anyways, guys, let's move
yeah.
on to this divisional standings through week 8. I mean, initially,
Mm,
I got, I guess, a couple comments about the NFC North and the AFC, sorry, AFC North, AFC South. They're both super tight. You got obviously division leaders in the Ravens and the Jaguars, respectively. But outside of that, those divisions are going to be pretty tight, fighting for that number 2 spot in those divisions. Actually, same thing with the AFC West. Those number 2 spots, they're going to be a battle. It looks like the rest of the season for who's going to get, that
mhm.
wild card spot, those wild card spots in playoffs, like
Yeah,
it's gonna be a little battle. It's
yeah,
and
no,
then
it's
if you see in the NFC
getting
side,
close.
obviously Eagles 7-1, leading the league. Not surprising. Definitely one of your more juggernaut of teams. So
Yeah, yeah.
and then you had the 49ers who were with them, who I thought was going to be a juggernaut team as well, just slowly just ding, 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 slipping down the chains. So they're not even leading the division anymore. They got the Seahawks in the division, obviously a game behind because they had their bye week. But
Yeah.
that's still not good. Now they're battling to
No,
get
not
back
at
to lead
all,
in their
man.
own division. So, I mean, it's
Mm,
like, yikes. And then the Lions looking solid still. They didn't, you know, I have a note that says they've been slipping. They slipped one game. So, I mean, it's not really like they've been
no,
slipping. They didn't play great
yeah,
2 weeks ago. They did better this week to finish off the weekend against the
yeah.
Raiders. So, I mean, maybe they can keep a little streak going. They
The
look
team
solid,
that
though.
did slip, though, a team that did slip, man, it was the Chiefs. I mean, 16
Mm-hmm.
was it 16 straight wins against the Broncos, man? Going back
Gone.
all the way to like like some week when Alex Smith was the quarterback, 2015, and to score 9 points against the Broncos. Ah, man, that's who slipped up. I was just giving them
Man,
praise after Mahomes did his thing, and then it comes back, man, scores no touchdowns. They just struggled hardcore, and it was oh man, the
it was a
Broncos.
rough game to watch for them. I mean,
Yeah,
they have. I guess you could say they've been slipping. Sorry, they've been slipping too, though. I mean,
yeah,
they just have not been looking like the Chiefs, though. They haven't been looking like the Chiefs we've seen in the last few years. So everybody has these high expectations for them, obviously. And
Patrick
you
Mahomes
know,
throwing more interceptions more than ever.
yeah, that's I don't know. It's definitely interesting to see because I mean, I don't know if that's just kind of like they're skidding a little bit right now. Like the Bills, like I've said,
Mid-season skids.
yeah, like I said a couple weeks ago about the Bills, like get it out now, right? Because like I mean,
Yeah, yeah,
still early, still got a little while till playoffs. get those games out now, figure all that shit out right now because going forward, like, yeah, you can't have that. That's I
Yeah.
mean, they're gonna lose in the first round playing like they did against Broncos. So,
Yeah,
I don't know.
for
But anyways,
yeah, they'll
guys,
be done
that's
quick.
quarter one. So we'll get to quarter two with y'all in just a second. Okay, guys, quarter two action. Let's get into some trade deadline movement and some signings. What interesting to see this week? I know there's a lot of happening. 4 o'clock yesterday Eastern was the deadline, I guess. So
Yeah, something like
uh,
that.
I thought my Bills were gonna make some last minute, moves like they always do. They did make a couple moves, but it wasn't anything too crazy, too dope
Done
that I
big
was like
time.
super. Yeah, nothing big time. But was there anything cool that you saw coming out of the trade deadline?
Oh yeah, man. I think the addition of Chase Young from the Commanders for the 49ers D line hopefully will prove a point where they can step up and play. So I mean, like they've been struggling the last 3 games. I know one of the games they had that injury problem, but yeah, you got to get something going. So I think it's going to be a good addition for that defensive line. And also, the Commanders also sent another player off to the Bears, Montez Sweat. So I think that's going to be
Mm-hmm.
a good addition for them. So a
Yeah,
lot of D line moving up out of Washington. I'm sure
yeah.
there's some other players that want to get up out of there as well, but
I'm sure
that's gonna
all
be
of
some
them.
good ones. Yeah, that's gonna be some top ones that'll hopefully make a difference when they get there and start off. So excited to
Yeah,
see that one.
yeah, I agree. Chase Young going to 49ers was interesting to see. I wasn't really
Yeah,
expecting a bit him to go somewhere like that because now they got a lot of
yeah,
mouths
I
to
know,
feed over
right,
there. They got a lot of
dude?
mouths to feed over there in San
They
Fran.
got
I
some
mean, it's like,
playmakers.
yeah, they do got some playmakers. So hopefully that'll help their slipping because I mean, been slipping. Defense hadn't looked that great. Hopefully he can come in, get some more pressure, get some more help on that line, and they already got a great line. So I mean, it's like
Yeah,
shit. Now they got Chase Young, so I guess can't complain about that. But I agree, the
yeah.
Montez Sweat that was a good pickup by the Bears. Kind of wish he would have went to a better team, but it's all good. That's here or there.
I'm
That's neither
sure he
here
did
nor
too.
there. Yeah, no doubt. Hey, I mean, nobody's going to complain about a bag at the end of the day, though, I guess. So,
Yeah,
or, if
yeah.
you're
As
getting
long
paid
as
that
it's
much
working.
money, yeah, I mean, if you're getting paid that much money, though, it's like at the end of the day, dude, yeah, suck it up and go play. But staying on the defensive side of the ball, we got
Yeah,
Rasul Douglas. I'm pretty sure that's how you
uh,
say his first name.
I
To the
think that's
Bills
right.
from Green Bay. I like that sign. He's pretty good.
Mm,
He actually had an interesting stat in the last or in the fourth quarter and overtime. He's had the most picks out of any cornerback since 2021. Not
uh,
it was
could that
10.
be because they're picking on him so much? They're like, hey man,
Well,
throw it
so
to whatever
listen
number
to
he
listen
is.
to this. I heard that the reason he was getting so he has great numbers, but he also has a lot of targets, and that's because they got Jair Alexander on the other side. So obviously
Yeah,
they're gonna want to throw it naturally to the other side, which is him. So he got a lot of love, but he got a lot of good plays in. So I mean,
yeah.
um, he
Well,
definitely
that'll
was
be good then.
forced, obviously, to have good play because of all the targets he was getting thrown at him. But yeah, but no, I think that's a solid pickup for us because we needed
Yeah, yeah.
another cornerback. Trey White going down again.
Done.
We had our first round draft pick, Kyrie Elam, not really kind of panning out. We got a new young guy, Christian Benford, on the other side. Uh, Dane Jackson in there. That's iffy. So I mean, I'm glad we got this guy in there. Throw a little competition in there. I'm sure he'll come in quick. I don't know if he'll play this week. Probably not. Obviously, I assume he'll be back in
Yeah,
action the following week and be making some plays for the boys. But I think another big move was the Vikings trading for Josh Dobbs.
dude,
I
right?
like Josh Dobbs. I mean, I don't think he's a terrible quarterback. And obviously,
Yeah,
with Chains going down, had to make some type of move. They went and got
yeah.
Dobbs. NASA boy might bring his big old brain over there, man. And, might come
He might be
solid.
the first starting quarterback to get traded mid-season. I mean, like
Honestly, I mean,
Things
that's
didn't
the
really work out for him in Arizona, but
nah.
like,
I mean, same thing as kind of the
still,
Washington thing, though. They don't really have a
yeah,
great roster of offensive, at least. They don't have a lot of weapons playmakers over there, so it's hard to
yeah,
succeed as a quarterback when you're not like an established quarterback. You know what I mean? Like, so
yeah.
I
I
hope he
agree.
goes
I
over
agree.
there. He's got some good targets. Jordan Addison. We don't know if Justin Jefferson, what his deal is, but
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
he's got
It's
he's
gonna
got
be
some
something to
dudes. He's
see.
got yeah, he's got T.J. Hawkinson to throw the ball, little dump offs for whenever he gets in trouble. He didn't have that.
Please, we need that. Yeah, we need that.
Yeah,
No, he did
he
not.
didn't have
Zach
that in
Ertz
Arizona. So,
was done.
I mean, yeah, Zach Ertz, he's went downhill since those Eagle days. So,
Yeah,
but
he's
yeah, so
really
another big move was Ezra Cleveland, O lineman that went to Jaguars. You had
mm.
Donovan Peoples Jr., wide receiver, now in Detroit at the Lions.
Yeah, that's gonna
Obviously,
be
like we
interesting.
mentioned, yeah, I liked him when he was at the Browns.
Yeah,
A
he, wa-
handful of years back, he was all right. I mean,
yeah, he was really good in college too. Like he played for
big
Michigan. I
body
remember.
receiver, not
Yeah,
bad,
tall
piece
guy.
to add to Jared Goff's little crew over there. So you never know, he might go get some good targets over there. Might get a little
Yeah,
target share. And then you got,
yeah,
like we talked about, Julio Jones now suiting up for the Birds. I think that's gonna be good. I mean, you were kind of iffy on that. You seemed kind of iffy on it. Me, I
it's
like that. I'm
old
a Julio
age,
guy.
but
Yeah,
he's still a baller, man.
he's
He's
one of
still
those
a baller,
guys
I
like a
think.
Larry Fitz, though. It's like not comparing him to Larry Fitzgerald, but I'm saying like he's
Yeah,
gonna catch a ball. Just get him some good easy routes. He's gonna be open because they got Devontae
let him
Smith,
make a
they got
move.
AJ
Yeah.
Brown. He's gonna they got people help spread the field open for him. So I don't
Hmm.
know. I think he'll be all right for him come playoffs because he's been there, he's done that.
Yeah, yeah,
The Chiefs just got Miko Hardman back, wide receiver,
yeah.
so he'll be getting some
Yeah,
shares. Now,
he had a crucial play in that last game for him already. He's it's his second game now with them. So, all right,
yeah,
yeah, made a little mistake, costly mistake, but hopefully things turn around for him. Still getting acclimated with the team again.
yeah. I mean,
New
they need him,
coaching staff.
so
Yeah,
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 they need him
yeah.
right now. So hopefully he can come in and learn that. Uh, you had the Seahawks picking up Leonard Williams, defensive end, and then
That's gonna be a good one, man. That's
and
good.
guess who else? They picked up Frank Clark. They got two good defensive players. I mean, so
Really though, right?
yeah, like that's a pretty solid little duo pickup. I mean,
Going back to the Legion of Boom, man. Could it be?
and they're winning their division now that the 49ers been slipping down the
Yeah, yeah.
chain. So that might be
Jamal
solid for the
Adams is
boys.
back. Yeah,
Yeah.
hey, Tariq Woolen, Witherspoon.
Hey,
Hey,
go
man,
birds though, right? Am I
shout
right?
out, yeah. The
Let's
Seahawks
go.
make defense making a little
They're
run,
not
man.
terrible. They're not
Yeah, that's
terrible.
nice.
If Gino can get on track with that
Oh
boy,
yeah,
freaking
DK
Lockett and
Metcalf.
his boy DK,
Yeah,
sheesh, they might be tough. They might be tough.
yeah, I know, dude.
They got Lamar this week, so it'll be a good test to see
That's
if
gonna be a good game. Yeah,
yeah,
it's
this
gonna
will
be a
be a good
solid
test for that
matchup.
defense. See what's up. I mean, and then this wasn't a trade, but we picked him up. I don't know what you think. That boy Leonard
Don't say that.
Fournette coming to
Oh man.
Buffalo. We needed
Yeah,
that, Joe. We
I
needed
don't know
that because
why
Damon
nobody
Harris went
signed him
down.
since. Yeah, I don't know why he
I,
hasn't been
well,
signed, man.
I honestly, I feel like his last kind of season was maybe the reason. He wasn't amazing. It was more underwhelming than overwhelming for sure.
Yeah,
So I don't know. I'm glad we took a chance on him because he's not going to be starter. Obviously, we
yeah,
got James Cook. We need him for running back 2, running back 3. We got Latavius Murray, he's big body, but
hmm
he's been kind of struggling. So now we got a bruiser. So I hope he gets in there. I
yeah,
hope he
for
helps
real.
James Cook become a little bit of a bruiser because James Cook, he's a little
Beef him
shifty.
up some, man.
Yeah, get
Yeah,
that
beef him
nastiness in
up.
him a little bit. Get that, he's bringing that LSU nastiness over to Buffalo. So I like that. I can't complain with it.
Yeah,
But
I
um,
know.
but that's your trade deadline movement and signings. It was crazy. Not very not as crazy as the last couple seasons, but a lot of good moves. So it'll be interesting seeing going forward. Uh, we'll catch you in quarter 3 in just a moment. All right, everybody. Time to talk about some money. You know how it
Hmm.
is. Quarter three action. We got your week 9 matchup odds and your picks from your boy and your other boy. So
Hey,
let's dive in. Let's make some money. I mean, I didn't
let's
make any money
let's talk
last week.
about it.
I didn't make any money last week. So we're making money this week, I believe. So let's run
Next
through
one
the
is the
picks.
best one, man. Next one
Hey,
is the
next
best one.
one is the best one. I like that. See, that's what I needed to hear. That's going to get me through the week.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
So as y'all see, we got on the chopping block to start off the weekend. You got the Tennessee Titans traveling to Pittsburgh Steelers to
Mm.
play against the terrible Towels. You got the Steelers favored by 3, over under a 36.5. What you looking at?
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot for the over. I mean,
Ooh,
the Titans came out last week hot. I mean,
yeah, they definitely
um,
did.
I'm
Starting
expecting a
off the
little bit
week
of the
with an
same
over
thing.
with a lot of points. I like it. I like it.
Hopefully, a
I like it.
Thursday madness, man. Start off the month hot,
Yeah,
new month,
yeah, no, I agree.
right
I
after
agree.
Halloween, man. Some spooky stuff about to happen.
Some spooky stuff getting the week going. I like it. I'm gonna take the Titans plus 3. Like we were talking about, they looked good last week. They got Will Levis in the saddle, looking all right. We'll see what he does. I think, I
Yeah,
don't think he
yeah.
loses by more than a field goal. And then to start Sunday, traveling overseas, not in London, we're in Germany this week. 8:30 a.m. You
Frankfurt.
got the Dolphins at the Chiefs. You got the Chiefs favored by 2. Over under
Hmm.
is 50.5. What you thinking there?
Well, you know, I'm not too sure what time 8:30 a.m. here is in Germany. I'm not too sure if it's nighttime, morning time, or what. Carry the 0, add the 1, subtract the 3. But I'm gonna go ahead and roll with the Dolphins plus 2. I think they're gonna end up winning this game.
Mm,
Chiefs, Chiefs, it'll be a good one, but we'll see. But give me the
gotcha.
Dolphins plus 2.
I'm actually taking the Chiefs money line. So split decision on that one. I think the Chiefs are gonna
Mm.
hopefully get this dub. I think actually it's more of a Bills fan mindset. Chiefs need to win, so the Dolphins lose, so we take first again. So
Oh
that's what
god.
I'm hoping for. Fingers crossed. That's what we need. Next matchup is gonna be your 12 o'clock matchups. Starting that slate, you got the Minnesota Vikings traveling down to Atlanta, and you got the
Hmm.
Falcons favored by 5, and the over under is 37 there. So
Mm.
thinking on that one, that one's gonna be a kind of a weird matchup.
Yeah, new starting quarterback. It's not going to be Josh Hobbs or Josh Dobbs just yet. It's Jaron Hall, rookie quarterback, I think, or maybe a 2, 3 year player. Oh man, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the not the Vikings, the Falcons. I'm gonna hit the money
Okay,
line with the Falcons. I think that should be an easy one for them at home.
nice. I'm actually taking that over 37. I'm hoping for some
Mm.
points. They've both been scoring some points. I hope Bijan Robinson gets his
Ugh,
and he gets some points up on the board. And then I hope my boy Jordan
yeah,
Addison gets more love this week again. He gets some points up on the board. I'm gonna take the over 37. Then
yeah,
that
yeah.
next matchup, you got the
Good one.
Seahawks traveling to Baltimore. You got a pretty potent matchup there. You got the Baltimore Ravens favored by 5.5. That over under is
Hmm.
at 43. I'll go ahead and say it first. I think I'm going 5.5 plus 5.5. I'm going Seahawks. I think they're gonna come out nice. They might actually even beat the
Mm.
Ravens, but I'm not gonna take the money line. I'm
Woo.
not that certain, but I do think they won't lose by more than a field goal. So I'll take that at plus 5.5. What you got?
Yeah, I think that's a solid one. I could see like a last minute Justin Tucker field goal kick to win it for him. So
Same.
yeah, I can
Exactly.
see that happening. Plus 5.5 for the Seahawks. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with that one too. I think that's solid.
That's literally kind of where my brain was at. I mean, that boy Justin
Yeah.
Tucker, he could be 60 yards, 65 yards deep. You know they're throwing his ass out there.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. For real.
all right. So now you got the quarterbackless Arizona Cardinals. They literally don't have one. I think they're going to put like one of their wide receivers as quarterback, just playing. Going into Cleveland, playing the Browns. You got the Browns favored by 8. That over under is 37.5. What you like in there?
Well, I mean, as if Deshaun Watson's out, I don't know what's gonna happen. PJ Tucker's he's been okay, but the defense is what's been saving them. So I'm gonna roll with the +8 Cardinals.
Okay, plus
Plus
8 on
eight.
the Cardinals.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. That's actually what I'm taking. I'm taking a plus 8
Hey, look at
Cardinals.
that. Going
I
back
got
to
the
back.
same train of thought. I got the same train of
Yeah.
thought. We're on the same page. Same wavelength this week. I like it.
I like it.
Uh,
Look at that.
Look at that. Look at us, huh? Am I right? Or whatever that meme is. I can't even think
Who would
of
have
what it is.
thought? Who would have thought? Look
Yeah,
at
who would
us.
have thought? All right, next matchup, you get the Los Angeles Rams traveling to Green Bay. Who's been struggling? You got
hmm
Green Bay favored by 3, and that over-under is set at 39. What you like in there?
A tough game. Tough game. Matt Stafford is considered day to day with something up with his hand, his thumb, I think. But I'm a roll with the over. I think the Packers got to put up some points and score a lot, man. They haven't been looking too good, so I think they'll put up some points at home.
They need it. The Lord knows that. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I've been seeing that about Matt Stafford, so I am iffy on this one, but I am gonna go +3 Rams. I think they come out and kind of the same as the Seahawks. What I was saying, I think they could even potentially go in there and win, but
hmm
not too certain on that. But they have too many weapons, so you can't count them out. I was actually
Yeah,
surprised to see that the Packers were favored by 3. I was thinking it was
yeah.
gonna be a little
Right.
closer, maybe 1 or 2, but 3. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go +3 Rams on that one. Next
Yeah,
matchup,
yeah.
you got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers coming to
hmm
your city, play the Houston Texans,
Houston,
and
H
yeah,
Town.
you got H Town favored by 3, over under set at 40. What you like in there? Actually, I'm gonna go first, and you could probably guess it. I've told you this at the beginning of the season. I like
No, no,
following
no.
a team. I like following a team, following the same bet. I'm smacking this over 40. Let's get it. What you got on this one?
Man, and being from Houston, living in Houston, I'm gonna just go ahead and roll with the Texans money line. Why not?
Hey,
Tough
go H
loss
Town,
last
right?
week to the yeah, right. Tough loss last week to the winless now one win.
Yeah.
What is it? Carolina
the
Panthers. I mean, they
yeah.
got this one.
Sheesh.
They'll
Yeah,
win this one.
that was ugly too. That was ugly. So let's move on to the next games.
Boring thing.
In the slate, you got the Washington Commanders, who have absolutely depleted their team, checking out the New England Patriots up in New England. You got the Patriots favored three and a
Uh
half,
huh.
and the over under is 40.5. What you got?
I mean, go ahead and give me the under. No, I'm not. I'm just kidding. Sam
Under.
Howell he'll probably put up some points on the Patriots, but I'm gonna roll with the Patriots winning 3.5. Yeah, I'll roll with that -3.5.
Nice.
I think this could be the
I
game
actually
where they win.
got, yeah, no, I agree. That's why I got the money line. I'm taking the Patriots money line, actually. I think they've been looking like
He
dog
said the
cheeks.
Patriots are gonna
And
win.
man, I gotta go with them.
I
Y'all
like
been
it.
looking like cheeks, but I will say the Commanders are more cheeks. So
Yeah.
it's battle of the cheeks. Who's the biggest cheek? I think the Commanders are. So going with the Patriots money line. Next matchup,
hmm
you got the Chicago Bears going into the Caesars Palace Dome. I think we already had this debate,
We did.
whatever that
I
thing is
don't. I
called.
didn't. I didn't
The
even
big
look it
old
up after
dome.
that.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
either. The
where
big
the
old dome
Saints
in New
play.
Orleans. It probably stinks like piss because that's what I've heard. You got the New Orleans Saints favored by 7.5, and you got an over under of 41. So
Mm.
what you like in there?
I'm gonna say that the Bears keep it close somehow, some way. Saints aren't that great, but Bears keep it close. +7.5. I'm rolling with that one.
All right. I'm gonna smack this over as well. I'm gonna take that over 41. I think hopefully the Saint, I like taking overs in a dome. That's also the thing. Because that's why I like taking the Texans, is
Yeah,
just because like in a dome, I mean, there's no weather. These dudes should be throwing at least freaking 3 touchdowns. You know what I mean? It's like there's literally zero
at
weather, bro.
least
Throw that
three.
thing up in the
Yeah,
air. Jesus. Like I get so pissed
You're right.
when these
You're
people
right.
go into I hate when these people go into a dome and they put up like a tutty, like one tutty, and it's like a 15, 19 game. I'm like, dog, what the hell are we doing?
Mm.
So
No
next
one's trying to watch
matchup
that one.
at all. Nobody wants to watch that crap. To start the 3 o'clock slate, second slate of the day, you got the Indianapolis Colts going to check out the Carolina Panthers, who just scraped their first dub. You got the Indianapolis
Mm-hmm.
Colts -3. That over/under is at 44. What you thinking?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna take the Colts -3. Uh,
Okay,
they should win that game.
gotcha,
Minshew
gotcha.
mania going
We're
crazy.
across the pond on this one.
Mm.
I am taking the Panthers +3. I think at home,
Mm.
coming off their first dub, maybe catch a
Yeah,
little steam. You
maybe.
saw some of their weapons getting some love finally. They looked all right. They didn't put up a lot
Mm-hmm.
of points, and that's what the Colts have been doing. So they got to have some type of defense show up. But I
Yeah.
think they don't lose by more than a field goal. I'm gonna take that +3. I'm gonna ride with Frank Wright and Bryce Young and the boys, and we'll see what they do. See what they do.
Yeah, yeah.
Next matchup, you got the New York Giants taking on the Las Vegas Raiders, who I think probably hired their janitor as the head coach for this week. I'm not
No,
sure.
no, no. They actually hired Antonio Pierce, man. He's the ex player, and
Oh,
his
okay.
I don't know if you were there that one time, but his son actually played for Boise State when
Oh,
the time.
okay.
Yeah,
No,
yeah. I met him
nice.
the time I was out there. I'm
Oh
pretty sure
yeah.
he might have been there. I'm pretty sure you were
I
there.
might
I don't
have. I
know
don't
if you.
know.
It might have been a wild night. You probably don't remember, man. You know how those nights went back in the day.
Honestly, it probably was if we were with that boy Jalen. So,
Yeah,
so you
yeah.
got
Some good
you got
times
the
back then.
Raiders. Yeah, hell
Yeah,
yeah. It was some good times. You
I'm
got the Raiders
sliding with the
favored one
Raiders
and a
this
half.
week, man.
Oh, sliding with the Raiders. You going money line or 1.5? What?
Yeah, yeah. Money line. They gotta win. They're playing under a new head coach, interim head
Yeah.
coach. Man, he's got the players fired up. Fired the offensive
Dang.
coordinator. So it's
So
like
you
they
going with
gotta win.
Mr. Pierce to start his career off 1-0. I like it. That's confidence in you, boy. I'm gonna take the under actually.
And get your
I'm
boy
gonna I'm gonna take
Dayball. Yeah.
I'm gonna take a page out of your book. I'm gonna take this under 37. I think this is gonna be a shithole of a game potentially. So I hope not, but it's not. It's not looking like a great matchup. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that under.
Yeah, yeah.
Next matchup, I
Hmm.
actually am most interested in this matchup. You get Dallas Cowboys traveling to Philly. It's the only divisional matchup of the weekend. You get the Eagles favored by 3.
Mhm.
Over under is set at 46. I like the Eagles money line, slapping it. I think they catch the dub in
That
Philly, and I hope they actually beat the brakes off the Cowboys.
Yeah, I mean, the Cowboys looked pretty good last week, though. The defense stepped up, gave them a boost, helped them out big time. But I'm gonna hit the over on this one, man. I think some points will be flying around. Maybe who knows, a couple defensive touchdowns, special teams
Yeah,
could be a factor. But I'm gonna hit the over for this game, 46.
yeah, I could see
Yeah.
that too. Jalen Hurts did let up that defensive touchdown last week. I think they've had actually a couple on them. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I agree. You never
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
All right, now let's get into it. Sunday night football.
Ooh-wee.
Got your Bills taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Underdogs. Is that right?
Underdogs. Yeah, that is right. You see it correctly. Your eyes ain't fooling you. You got the Bengals favored by
They're
two and a
showing
half.
you no
Over
love,
under
man.
48.5. And while you just
Man.
said it, I'm showing us love, baby. I'm taking a Bills money line. Let's go ahead and lock it in. Lock it in for the
Yeah,
boys.
yeah, yeah. Hey, I'm gonna have to follow suit, and I'm gonna hit that. I'm gonna slap that one as well with you. Give me that
Hey,
money
let's
line,
go.
Bills.
Let's
Bills
go.
Mafia.
Bills Mafia. Bills Mafia. Let's go.
Hey,
I
you
like
there
it.
for you said the Patriots would win, so you know I got the Bills this
Hey,
week, man.
okay, okay. Showing the love, spreading the love a little bit. I like it. To end the week, you got Monday Night Football. You got the Los Angeles Chargers traveling up to New Jersey to play the New Jersey Jets. You
Mm,
got the Los Angeles Chargers favored
Jersey
by 3.
Jets.
Over under is 41.5. What you thinking for the last matchup of the weekend?
Chargers, another prime time game coming from back. That was it Monday night to now, or Sunday night now to Monday night. So I'm gonna hit them with the -3 for the Chargers. They gotta beat the Jets, man. The Jets,
-3 for the
yeah, 4
Chargers.
wins.
I agree. Jets suck, but you never know. I'm actually going to take that over 41.5. Chargers like to put up points. They like to
Mm,
give up points. You got that boy Zach Wilson kind of slinging that thing a little bit, not looking terrible at the
yeah,
moment. So who knows? I'm going to take that over, and
yeah.
that's
That
just is
that
what it
should be a
is.
solid one. Yeah, that'll be a solid
Yeah,
one for sure.
it'll be a good Monday night football game. I think better than
Yeah.
this past weekend. So
Oof,
let's go
tough.
ahead and get
Yeah.
into my slibs, guys. And I will be transparent with y'all. As you know, if you've
Mhm.
been watching and you keep up and you went and double checked before the Epi, I did go 0-3 last week. Just gonna be here first to say it. I went 0-3. I got skunked. I got bamboozled. I am the
Uh,
ultimate fade of the week. So looking for a bounce back here, or I could be the ultimate fade. I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the Titans +3, the Chiefs money line, and the Rams +3. I got a couple
mm.
covers. I got a money line. I think that's bada bing, bada boom. I think we're gonna
He's
rock
starting
it
it
in.
off.
Try to
Yeah,
go 3-0.
Thursday, man.
I
Thursday
had to
is
get
gonna
the
be a
first
big,
game
big
in
one.
there.
It's gonna.
I had
If they
to.
don't cover for him on Thursday, he's gonna be pissed all weekend. So hey,
Oh,
hopefully the
be a
Titans come
mad
through
mother
for you.
humper. Yeah. No, I agree. I
That's
you know, I like getting that first game of the weekend there just to get a little action going, you know? Still got,
get the
you
blood
know,
flowing.
get the blood flowing before the weekend, before college football. You got a little
Mm.
NFL before college. Might as well sprinkle a little something on it. You know what I mean? So go
Yeah,
ahead,
trying to make
follow.
money every day,
Hey,
pretty much.
trying to, but it didn't work last week. So we're gonna try to bounce back. You know,
On to the next.
hit a little three-team dinger. So go ahead and tell your boy or fade me. I'm probably the ultimate fade. We're gonna find out after this week. If I go on
Mm.
three, I might just give y'all picks just to fade because who knows. But so that's gonna do
Don't
it,
you
everybody.
him.
That's quarter three. So let's make some money. We'll catch you in quarter four in just a second. All right, everyone, let's get into it. Last quarter of the Epi. Let's get into your week 9 matchups and insight. You got some good matchups coming up. Out of all the matchups, you only got one divisional matchup. So really only one
Mhm.
game that is like, important in that aspect. But you have some good matchups. Favorite matchup is going to be my boys taking on Joey B and Cincy. So that'll be a
Mhm.
solid little matchup going into the week. What is your matchup of the week? What are you looking at? What you looking at? Anything
Whew.
specific? You want any players to go off? What you looking at?
I mean, I would say every single player on my fantasy football team. Well, hopefully they go off. But man, I'm excited. I'm excited for the Thursday prime time game. Literally prime time game for Will Levis. I'm
Time,
kind of excited to
time.
see Amazon Prime. I'm really excited for him after last week's game. 4 touchdowns. That's pretty impressive for a rookie against a
Yeah.
decent Falcons defense. But I think it's gonna be a good game, man. He's gonna go against a good defense, so we'll see how he holds up against them. What games you looking forward to
Yeah.
though?
I'm looking forward actually to that first game on Sunday, the early morning Germany game, Dolphins taking on the
Yeah.
Chiefs. Like I mentioned in a previous quarter, I need the Chiefs to win just because won my bet, got some sprinkled cash on it, but for the sake of my bills, we need the Dolphins to lose. I never go for the Chiefs just because obviously,
it's
we want the one spot in the whole conference, but right now we need the one spot in the divvy. So that's the first way to do it.
you seem worried, man.
You
It's still
know,
early in the season.
I'm
You're
not
praying for
worried. It's
the
just
Dolphins to lose. I think. Are you worried about the Bengals? Is that what it is? Are you nervous y'all
no, I'm
might
not
lose
worried about
today?
the Bengals. I just don't like not being number one in the division. I don't like that. I don't like having to fight for a wild
Hey,
card spot. I don't like having the driver's seat. I don't like it. And that is what it is. I just, I don't like losing. This boy Josh Allen got me liking
oh
winning. I
man,
grew up not ever seeing no wins. and now
Well,
I can't handle losses.
uh,
So you see
he
what
caught
these
a
boys
few
did to me,
wins,
man?
saw potential. He's like,
These
man,
boys
this
get my
where's this at
freaking
every week,
bro. They get my blood pressure pumping this season, every season, but
dude?
this season more because it's like not good blood pressure pumping. It's like wanting to throw my freaking remote through the TV. Blood pressure pumping.
Oh
So
man, go get the
that's
pads
gonna
and
be my
strap
matchup of
up,
the week,
bro.
though. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
looking at that Dolphins Chiefs game. I'm
yeah,
really locked into that one. And then outside of that, I like that Seahawks Ravens game. I think that's gonna be a
yeah.
good matchup. I think that's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
potentially high scoring. I think them boys are gonna be slinging the ball. I think they're gonna be slinging that rock all game. Uh,
Yeah,
both got good weapons on both sides. Uh, Zay Flowers been playing good, so hopefully he
yeah,
can
yeah,
continue to get better. That was a solid pick for him.
yeah.
And then of course
Absolutely,
Sunday night
absolutely.
football. Of course, I'm gonna be watching that
Sunday
Sunday night football
night.
game. Yeah,
Yeah, that's gonna
I
be
mean,
that Sunday night game is gonna be really fun to watch. Really fun. I wonder
hopefully,
what I'm
right?
not too sure what the weather's gonna be like. Hopefully it's not too bad.
Yeah, I didn't look at that either. I hope it's not anything too cold. I kind of want a normal game. I just want a normal weather game. We're about to have a lot of snow, a lot of games in the cold.
About to be a
I want this one
crazy
to be.
winter.
And Josh with the shoulder problem, he didn't even practice today. But
Uh-oh.
it's just precautionary. Obviously, he just doesn't want to get a sore shoulder
Mm-hmm.
prior to Sunday. So
They
he
all
didn't practice.
say,
Yeah, that is. You're right. That is what they all say, and I hate that. But I'd rather, hey, you do you. I know his ass is playing. I know this boy well enough by now. He ain't sitting. So whatever. Get right. Go out there, sling that thing for 300, and let's freaking do it. Let's get a dub in Cincy. Um, I think
let's do
the
it,
weirdest
man.
thing about this weekend is the one division game. I was surprised to see that there's only one division game, and it's actually a good division game though. Uh,
Mhm.
Cowboys taking on the Philly.
Yeah.
On Philly, I think that'll be a good little matchup. I hope that, like you said, it's probably gonna be high scoring too.
The tush
Uh,
push boys coming.
the tush push boys, the tushy pushy. I do like that. I like
Yeah.
it. And did you hear what their coach said about that the other day or the other
Nah, what do you
week?
say? What do
They
you
were
say?
asking him about it. They were saying that, like, people, they were talking about like people want to take it out and this and that. But he literally was like, man, like, if other people could do it, they would. And that's it. That's
Absolutely.
all he said. And I literally was like,
Hmm.
facts. Like,
Yeah,
literally,
yeah,
people are pissed
for
because they
sure.
can't do it. Like,
Yeah.
people are pissed because they can't do it. And what's crazy
There's
is I
there's
don't
an
know why
art
we
to it.
don't do it. There is. You gotta have a good line. But like I think any team with a big ass quarterback should be
Yeah,
doing that.
I was gonna
It
say, but is it because he's too big? Is it like because he's too tall? Jalen Hurts isn't
I
that
don't
tall, and when
know.
he squats down there, man, it looks like he's damn near at the line of scrimmage, got
No,
his
yeah.
in his 3-point stance ready to block.
No, yeah. I
It's
mean, that's a fact. Jalen Hurts does get all up in there. So I
yeah,
mean, who
yeah.
knows? Maybe that is why, but I just assumed get that big ass body behind your lineman, get a freaking running back on his ass, push him a little bit. I
Hey,
mean, a
Leonard,
6'4"
yeah, Leonard
quarterback should
Fournette's
be able
gonna
to
be there to
get.
push him.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Why can't we get a little tushy pushy in there, guys? Come on, coach. Someone get Sean
Before
McDermott on
they
the
ban
phone.
it.
Yeah,
Whew,
before they ban it, we need to freaking get some tushy pushy going, man.
some
But all right,
touchdowns,
guys,
man.
let's get into the last segment of the day. You already know what it is, the
Mm.
2-minute drill. What do you
Hey, hey,
got?
hey.
Last minute thoughts, last minute
Whew.
remarks. What you thinking, Isaiah? What you got? What you got for the people, man?
What the people want to hear is that the Baltimore Ravens will beat the Seattle Seahawks this week. Think Lamar Jackson, new offensive coordinator coming in. He's stepping up big time in the time that he needs to be stepping up. Got that massive contract extension. So I think he's gonna do some big things in this game, man. I'm not too sure if it's gonna be like one of the games that's like the game of the week that early in the morning, but it's gonna be a fun wild one for sure, for sure. I'm
Yeah,
liking
no, I
that one.
like it. I agree. That's going to be a
Yeah.
good matchup. I think that's arguably one of the better ones of the weekend, just because of you got two potential high scoring offenses. I mean, I know Lamar hadn't you know hadn't been playing like the last couple seasons, but it's mega early. Dude has a lot of
Hmm.
time to get in a groove, in a little bit of a momentum, and I really
He's
like
looking
Zay
better throwing
Flowers.
the ball. Yeah.
He
Yeah.
is. He's
He
looking
stepped
better.
up too. Yeah. Yeah.
So I think with that, you get a Zay Flowers, someone like that to step up, make some good plays. I mean, that gets Lamar juiced. That gives the offense
Yeah.
and the quarterback some
Exactly.
juice.
Hmm.
So I do like that. Well, while we're talking about it, let's just go ahead and dive into pick of the week. What you seeing for pick
Yeah.
of the week?
Oh yeah. Like I said, man, I talked about it just literally 5 seconds ago. I'm rolling with the Ravens, man. They're. I don't even know what pick I had last week and if I won or not, but I know it's not looking so hot on my picks of the week. But I'm hitting the Ravens on this one, man. I think that this is the one statement game, just like how they beat the Lions. I think this is gonna be big time for sure,
Yeah.
for
No, I
sure.
agree. That wouldn't be a bad pick. I think it's gonna be I think it could potentially be a shootout. So I could see
Hmm.
that one going either way. I do like Lamar, so obviously, I'm not against that pick. I'm actually gonna go with the Kansas City Chiefs. They just caught a surprising loss to a division opponent, the worst one in their division in Denver. And I think
Yeah.
they got it. They
Ooh.
have to come back off of that game. And like I said,
Yeah.
I got a lot riding on this game. I got some sprinkled cash, also my Bills. We need the Chiefs to come through, beat them Dolphins. So squish the fish. Uh,
Dude,
I'm rolling
it's
with
either gonna
Chiefs.
be a really good morning or a really hurtful morning,
Shitty weekend.
depending on how this
Yeah.
goes for you, man. I guess starting on
Yeah.
Thursday, really. Ooh, wee.
Start
Praying
on
for you, brother.
Thursday.
Praying for you.
Hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate the love. Uh,
Yeah.
anyways, guys, that's gonna wrap it up. You got anything else for the
Yep.
people?
Oh, no, man. Speaking of love, just shout out to the boys over at Mental Dimes, man. Big shout out to them,
Shout
keeping the
out.
movement going, keeping spreading the word, and all the sports going on. So
Yes,
shout
sir.
out to them, and shout out to Tyke over at Cold Case Dog. I love the shoes, man. They're fresh,
Hey,
man.
he
I
hooked
love
you
them.
up with them polars. Did you break them in a little bit
They
this weekend in your trip?
nah, I didn't wear them out. Didn't wear them out because I gotta watch the colors where I'm at sometimes.
Oh,
You
ooh,
know.
yeah, 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 yeah. That makes sense. I
But
got you.
I tried them on. Walk through the house, and they step the notch, man. They
Walk
step
through
the
the
notch.
yard, hit the,
Yeah,
on the grass lightly though. Obviously, don't need no
yeah,
grass stains. Yeah,
for
no,
sure,
I
for
agree.
sure.
Shout out that boy Tyke. Shout out Cold Kicks. Shout out Mental Dimes. While you're here, if you're here, hopefully you're here. Go ahead, hit us with the
Hmm.
like, hit us with the follow, hit us with the subscribe, laugh, like, love, all the good stuff, none of the bad stuff. You know how it is. And that's your week 8 recap. And we'll catch you for week 9.
Yes, sir. Appreciate the love, y'all, man. Take care.
Adios.